Okay, boys and girls, let's get ready to do some math. As a reminder, here are all your math strategies that you should be practicing every day. Your teacher already assigned you one of your goals, so make sure you're working on whichever strategy your teacher assigned you to, okay? That's using a tens frame, drawing a picture, using your fingers, using objects, using a number sentence, a number line, a number bond, and showing parts. All right, you can use these strategies, especially when you're doing POD every day. All right. This is our module 4 overview. Just a reminder, we're working on using different strategies, solving word problems, decomposing numbers, finding numbers that make 10, and fluency. Today, particularly, we're going to be working on finding numbers that make 10. All right, let's go over our academic vocabulary. So today we're going to be using the word plus. When you plus, this is the sign that we use to add things together. So when we're doing a putting together problem, we use the plus sign. The next word is add. When you add, you're putting more, you're putting some numbers together, you're putting things together. The last one is missing. So when we find the missing number, that's when you find out how many more you need to make something, okay? So today we're going to be working with the number 10, and we're going to be finding the missing number to see how many more we're going to need to make 10. All right, so plus, add, and missing number. All right, so let's get started. So let's pretend that I have 2 dots. I have 2 dots. How many more dots would I need to make 10? So I have 1, 2. Can you tell me how many more dots would I need to make 10? One way that I could do that is by just adding some more dots. So I already have 2, so I'm going to draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need, how many more did I need to make 10? I needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 2 plus 8 equals 10, right? So let me use my number bond to show you what that looks like. So my whole is 10 because I'm trying to figure out how many more I need to make 10. So my whole is 10. I only had 2. So I had 2 already in my parts. I needed to figure out how many more I would need to make 10, and I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I counted 8 because 8 plus 2 equals 10. Did you see how I did that? Another way I could do that is using my counters. So if I have 2 red counters, and I need to make 10. How many more do I need to add? So I'm going to add some. I know that 5 and 5 equals 10. So I already have 2 counters. Now I need to see how many more I would need to make 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to use this one. 7, 8. So I have 2 red and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 yellow. So I had 2. I would need 8 more to make 10. One way that I could write that as an equation is equal 10, because I know 10 is my whole. And I could say 2 plus 8 equals 10. All right? So now let's try one together. Erase, 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 erase. So make sure you have your cubes or whatever you're using at home, or your markers or whatever you're using at home to help you, so we could do this one together. So let's pretend that I have, I want to take up all my counters so you don't get confused. Let's pretend that I have 5 blue circles. I have 5 blue circles. I'm going to write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more? Or I'm going to also put it up here. I have 5 red counters. And I know that my whole is 10. How many more would I need to make 10? I already have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many more would I need to make 10? Show me. Okay, so like you said, you could draw more and keep counting until I get to 10. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to keep counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many more did I draw? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so I need 5 more to make 10. Watch how I do my number bond. So I have, how many do I have that are blue? I have 5 that are blue. And then how many more did I draw that was red? I drew 5 more that are red. And we all know that 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I had 5 dots. I drew 5 more to make 10. Now let's use my counters. I have 5 red counters. How many more do I need to make 10? Watch how I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so 5 red and 5 more yellow will make 10. And the way that I could write this on my equation is I have 5 blue ones already. And how many more did I draw? I drew 5 more, and 5 makes 10. Did you see that? Okay, now you're going to try one on your own, and then I'm going to self-assess with you. Erase, 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 erase. I'm not going to get rid of the 10 because I know that's going to be my whole, because that's how much we're working towards to make, right? So we're trying to figure out how many more I would need to make 10. What is the missing number? Okay, so let's just say you guys are going to try this one. So let's say I have 7 red counters. So we know we have 7. We know we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to write the numbers. 6, 7. So we know that we have 7, right? We have 7 already. How many more do I need to make 10? Figure it out. Let me see. Okay, so you could have done this. So you know that I have 7 red counters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many more do I need to make 10? Let me count. 1, 2, 3. So I could do 7 red, and 3 more was going to make me make 10. And now let's try down here. I already have 7. How many more do I need to make 10? 7, 8, 9, 10. See? Because now I have 10 and I added 3 more. So I need to get to 10. I already have 7. How many more should I draw? 3 more, because 7 plus 3 equals 10. So I know I have 7. How many do I have already? I know I have 7, so I'm going to put 7. How many more did I have to draw to make 10? Yep, I drew 3 more to make 10. All right? So this is how you could find how many more are the missing number that you're going to need to make 10. I use counters today. I use a picture. I use a number bond, and I also use an equation. All right? So boys and girls, make sure you do your exit ticket, and make sure that you're finding different ways to make 10. So if you already have 4, you need to keep counting on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until you get to 10. And then you count how many more did you add? And that's how you find the missing number of how you can make 10. Thank you for doing math with me. I'll see you soon.